Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. But now let's talk about the broader market, take a look at what's happening, and of course what we could be expecting. If you enjoyed these market analysis videos, smash that like button. It goes a long way. But anyhow, let's take a closer look. So if you're looking across the board, you're seeing some coins actually in the red right now compared to yesterday. Yesterday you were looking at the overall market absolutely killing it due to Bitcoin move. And since then, Bitcoin has seen a little bit of a minor pullback. And of course, that is impacting some of the altcoins across the board. But if you're looking at some of the coins at the same time that are up right now, outpacing Bitcoin, you could see HNT, Arbitrum, Crow, WIF, Quant, Ton, Sui. These projects are actually outpacing the broader market as of now. But let's take a closer look and see what is happening, whether you hold Solana right now, Jasmine, pretty much even some of the coins that are up right now. This does impact you in some sort of way. So let's take a look at the broader market. Before I do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So $2.2 billion is the entire market cap. And pretty much the last 24 hours, majority of the market is seeing a little bit of a retracement. But look what is happening. In terms of fear and greed index, we're actually on neutral side. Even though we were in extreme fear just yesterday, but obviously once it got updated, you did see this go into neutral. But you could see this for yourself. The market's uncertainty is, not as high as it was compared to just a few days back. Because of course, we saw Russia legalizing crypto mining, and again, that is a huge deal, believe it or not. And on top of that, stock market is looking good right now, and again, Bitcoin is reacting to that in a positive way. We've seen the correlation before. We've seen when uncertainty comes into the global financial markets, you do see crypto reacting in the immediate short term. But in a grand scheme of things, Bitcoin and crypto held much better than anticipated. I think if it was a few years back, we would have seen much worse price movements. But look at this, guys. Just in $2.46 billion worth of Bitcoin and Ethereum options expire today, and this can cause volatility, if you guys know about this. So could this be the reason as to why you're seeing a little bit of a minor pullback in Bitcoin? Potentially, definitely could be the case. But Bitcoin is pretty much sitting at $61,000 right now as well. But what has changed is the Bitcoin dominance index. As of recording this update for you guys, you're looking at this number sitting at, once again, a yearly high and approaching 68%. Last time, I'm sorry, not 68, 58%. Last time we were even at the 57.74%, dates back to 2021. 3 years ago. Guys, 3 years ago was the last time we were looking at the dominance index sitting this high. So this is insane. And what is this? I've been telling you guys about this literally over the course of the last 2 to 3 weeks. We're specifically emphasizing more on the dominance this time around because the way it's picking up, and the way it's going up right now is obviously going to impact altcoins. And there's no secret, this even yesterday, when we were looking at the overall market, seeing a great day, you were still seeing a lot of coins that were actually not outpacing Bitcoin, and that was due to Bitcoin dominance. Even though Bitcoin went up 13% in a one single day. Of course, usually when that happens, you tend to see a lot of altcoins actually outpacing Bitcoin in Bitcoin comparative and USD comparative, but that was not the case. Majority of the coins performed good in terms of USD comparative. But let's take a look at what's happening with Bitcoin. So of course, this right here is the daily time frame. So let's zoom in a little bit for you guys and really understand what's going on. So first and foremost, you can clearly see that we actually did see the price of Bitcoin retest $60,000 just a few hours ago. So the support got retested a few hours ago, but you have seen a little bit of a bounce since then. But let's switch our focus towards the hourly time frame and really understand what we're looking at. So obviously we know what happened just a few days back. We saw Bitcoin going down to $49,000, and if you picked up that dip, you saw Bitcoin actually going up 27. Guys, today is just August 9th, and this was 3 days back. literally 3 days ago, 3 to 4 days ago. And since then, the biggest asset, of course, which is Bitcoin for the crypto markets, is up almost 30%. And this is insane, especially anyone that picked up the dip around here, I'm sure are doing quite well. You're seeing a lot of coins exploding since then, especially some of these layer ones. Solana pumped up quite a bit. You saw Sui pumping up. Pretty much the broader market actually saw a good reaction to that in USD comparative. At the end of the day, it depends what you look at. If you look at USD, if that's your end goal, then great. I'm sure you guys are not complaining. But if you're in crypto, I don't know why your end goal should be USD. Your end goal should be stacking as much Satoshis as possible. Or if you look at other things, then that might be the case. But anyhow, we did see the price of Bitcoin going into the the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level after the Russia news came out yesterday. So, we saw it go back above the psychological 60K mark. And speaking about the psychological 60K mark, this is what I want you guys to understand. You did see the support obviously getting retested just a few hours ago, and it's really, really important for the price of Bitcoin to remain above this, key support level. So we still have about, I would say, 2 hours until the daily candle comes to a close. And if the daily candle comes to a close once again for the second day in a row above the 60K price point, that is a bullish indication. Of course, right now, if you do follow my channel, the specific confirmation level that I have set for myself, which is at $64,000. Obviously, we're not there yet, but the fact that we're in the 23.6 fib zone and back above key support levels is something that we'll definitely take. Obviously, no one wants to be at 49K, but that did end up happening, and that did shake out a lot of people. Obviously, I don't like people losing money, but at the end of the day, this is why you want to put aside your greed and actually lock those profits in when you see them. So even now, if you're looking at the markets, if you're holding some altcoins and they're up 70 to 80%, yes, there are some coins that are actually up 70 to 80% in the last 3 days. If that's one of you, and you are looking at the profits and you're saying, wow, this is so much profit, then guess what? That is the best chance for you to actually take some off of the table, no matter if the price of Bitcoin were to go up. Because if you keep thinking, oh no, price is going to go up, if that's how you think, then most likely will get left behind. But I'm liking what I'm seeing with Bitcoin. What is the next target? That might be the case. That might be the question that you guys have right now. What would be the next target for Bitcoin? So for Bitcoin, next target would be, let's actually look at it. I think $64,000 would be so the next key resistance would be around the 63-ish K, but I would like to see the price of Bitcoin sitting above this specific level, which is $64,000. You guys know the significance of that. But so far so good. We'll definitely take that. Let me know if you guys are picking the dip. What are you doing right now? What is your overall strategy? What do you think is going to happen with Bitcoin at the end of the month? Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.